Okay, hello everyone. This is another review of something that I got for a long time, and I finally managed to take them out. So here in front of you is the 1-144 high grade gun barrel dagger. But this is not what I'm actually going to talk about today. There is something else, and that is the Gundam SEED mechanical set. So the set I'm talking about is the 1-144 Sky Grasper and the 144 Moebius 0. These two come in one set, and no, the shadows going on. And there's quite a big difference, and you can see obviously which one is actually important in this set. Yep, it must be this one, isn't it? So let's get this one out of the way first. This is the Sky Grasper. It's pretty detailed. By the way, let me introduce a new guy to you. This is Mr. Magnifying glasses. That way I don't actually have to hold the magnifying glasses while showing the figure to you. So as you can see, they're 1-144, so they're pretty small, but because these are the EX model set, they don't actually have any sort of articulation really. So they are willing to put some more details, such as the cockpit. This one is molded entirely in white, which means that you have to paint it yourself. All of the blue, all of the orange, all of the black are painted by hand. Unfortunately, because I got this kit something like 4 or 5 years ago, when I have no idea how to paint stuff by hand properly, or spray stuff, or in any way painting stuff properly. But yeah, pretty detailed, and there is actually one or two things that actually does move. The gun on the top does move left and right, doesn't go up and down, and the two engine at the bottom does swivel down for the it's not really vertical takeoff, it's a vertical landing, just a slow down function, I think. But yeah, those two actually does move, and that does move. And overall, it's not too bad if you can actually paint it properly, which I'm not. That's why the blue are horrible. There are really horrible edges and everything. But yeah, as you can see, there's a port here. And that is because this is actually designed to go with the I think it's a high grade sword strike, air strike, and launcher strike. You can actually take the weapon system pack off and mount onto this to reenact the Sky Grasper carrying the weapon pack. I think it's a high grade. It might not be. It might be the 1-144 no grade. But that's about enough about this. So here is Moebius 0. Moebius 0 is, in my opinion, the best thing came out of Gundam SEED. I know Strike Freedom are very popular, and so is Justice and Infinite Justice. And people like Strike Noir, AO Strike, etc., etc. But to me, this is actually the most amazing thing coming out of the SEED series. A fabulous little plane. Well, when I say little, let's bring a size comparison. That is a standard mobile suit, and this is Moebius 0. This thing is, in some sense, bigger than any mobile suit in the series. Well, except for this Destroy and all of those ridiculous 8-leg walker, those things. But yeah, this thing is bigger than most standard mobile suit. So some of the feature, the gun does swivel left and right, and all of the engine on the foreport does swivel a little bit. They are on a ball joint, so they can go actually around a little bit, not a lot. But the biggest gimmick for Moebius Zero is that all of the ports are removable, and underneath is a tiny little hole which you can plug a wire in, and you plug the other side into Moebius Zero, and you have a gun port in wide deployment. And so you don't need to hold it all the time. There is a stand. There is 4 stands in total for you to mount them on. And the individual gun port, actually I will take this one off instead. That's the good thing about it. You got 4 of them. You can actually take them one at a time. So it does actually got a bit more stuff to do by its own. You can open the lid to reveal. I think it's it's not radar. It's some sort of thing. I don't know what it is. And the 2 door does open at the front. But when I say open, they're not actually jointed. Come on. There we go. They're not actually on a hinge. As you can see, they're actually just friction hold into place on a square hole. And to actually complete the look, you can plug in the gun. If you let me. There we go. And that is the gun port with the gun deployed. A size comparison. This is Moebius Zero. Let's move it to the side. And this is, as you can guess it, here is the gun barrel. Okay, as you can see, the gun barrel is actually so much smaller. I mean, I'm putting this in front of Moebius Zero so far away to actually give you the sense, that it's about the same size. But as soon as I move the tangle up, the gun barrel defeated Moebius Zero. Not. Okay, now I put gun barrel right in the same level as Moebius Zero, and you can see that it's so much smaller. The gun port is nearly the same size, well, not nearly the same size, but that is more than half of the size of a gun barrel. And compare the size of the gun port. Look at that. That is so much bigger. That is one of the reasons the Moebius Zero is actually one of my favorite. Like many people, I decided to buy the gun barrel dagger mainly because I could not find the Moebius Zero. I went to Hong Kong something like 4 or 5 years ago, around the time when SEED was still extremely popular, and I got around a lot of model shop in Mongkok. Couldn't find it, but I managed to find the gun barrel dagger. I thought that's good enough, I will buy that. Half an hour later, I got to another model shop, and this guy was there. And I was holding that, and I thought, okay, I'm holding that, and I have to buy this one again. So there we are. Now I got the gun barrel, the eventual successor of the Moebius Zero. And Moebius Zero, probably one of the last great machine from the mobile armor from the Gundam SEED era. So that's about it for me. See you on the next review.